Just trying to get out of this extremely tight entrance. But yeah, I hope you're well. So today I want to talk about the path. The path of life, this journey, this experience. We all have our experiences, we all have our life, we all have our own version of reality. And of course, I can only speak about my life and my reality. But what a journey. What an experience it's been so far. And you know what? I wouldn't change any moment of it for anything. Not one part of hardship that I may have seen as hardship before, not one bit of grief. And if I had the opportunity to change the course of what I've experienced to date, there's not a single moment that would change. Now, to some, that might be extremely relatable. To many, it might seem extremely hard to even comprehend what I'm saying and not even believing in what I'm saying. But honestly, I can say that with wholeheartedness, full chest, full everything. I can put it on every single thing. And the experiences that I've had have been some experiences, I can tell you that for sure. But I wouldn't change a single moment, a single part of it for anything, because it has shaped me. It has truly shaped me to who I am and what I present. And life is rapidly changing so much. Life has changed so much. And for the things that for my experiences that I've experienced, and for the life that I've lived to date, there's a lot of things that maybe I've taken for granted much earlier in my life, whereas now I find the most simplest, the most littlest things to many, they give me the most joy. And because these things that may seem so small to other people give me so much joy, there's not a lot that I need. There's not a lot I need to sustain myself. There's not a lot I need to fulfill myself. There's not a lot that I need, for the most part, of my reality. And something else I realized is, no, I've forgotten what I've realized. So I can't even finish what I'm going to say. I've lost my train of thought. But just another element of, obviously, my experience is fasting. And I talk a lot about fasting. And I'm not talking about fasting for no reason. There's a real reason why I'm talking about fasting. Because this is what I believe is going to be the thing that awakens many, many people. Many, many people. It doesn't matter what you've gone through. It doesn't matter where you're at. It doesn't matter what you're consuming. It doesn't matter about all these things. All that matters is it truly has the ability to rewrite your story. If you take a leap of faith, if you are ready to face yourself, if you're ready to truly raise up. There's so many different modalities. There's so many different things you can do to enhance your experience. There's so many things. But I truly believe that fasting blows all these other things out of the water. Now, I'm not saying that dry fasting alone is the only thing that can be done to enhance your experience and to heal many parts of your experience and your reality and your life. But it does a large portion of that. It does more than 50% of that. I probably could even say it does about 85% of that, because not only do you have to sit with self, not only does it change your way of thinking, feeling, not only does it change your program, not only does it show you the fabricated lies and the fabricated programs that have been pushed onto you, but it gives you an inner knowing, an overstanding, an inner standing. It gives you a true knowing, a real true knowing of self and this reality. Now, another part of my experience is that I've been able to remember a lot of information. We all have access to information. We all have the key, but not everyone can remember where to find the key. And everything that I say, everything that I mention, are ways to be able to find the key. And there's a lot of information that I can't even just outwardly say, because I just can't. And that might sound weird, but I genuinely can't. But the things that I can say, I have said. And there's a reason why dry fasting, especially dry fasting, isn't pushed, because you don't make money from dry fasting. I mean, you can hold space, you can hold the space and sessions, and you can charge a fee to hold this thing, but this is a free tool that everybody has access to, that doesn't need to pay a damn thing to do, that can literally heal most of your problems, if not all of your problems. Now, don't get me wrong, there's tools that you can use in conjunction with fasting, dry fasting particularly, that will enhance everything, but you don't necessarily need them. But there's sometimes, okay, a lot of times they will help you a lot more, especially if you have your own how do I say it? Let's say, for example, you had an operation and they've removed some things, or let's say you've been in a particular state for quite a while and many of your cells are offline. Then this is where the herbs come in, and they do a good job of allowing your cells to remember their job. Let's put it that way. Now, healing, I mean, I'm talking, and this happened before, I'm talking and I know it happened twice that the video got muted. So you could see the video, but you couldn't hear a damn thing that I'm saying. So I'm trying to pick my words wisely, and I'm really trying to think about what I'm saying before I'm saying it. But when you see the offer of the free dry fasting group, and bear in mind, I'm holding a space, bear in mind that I'm working, bear in mind that I'm doing a lot of other things. This is bigger than me. This is so much bigger than me. And these videos, I hope, you know, they live on when I'm no longer here, wherever I'm at, whatever I'm doing, that people can go back to you. And if there's one single message and there's one single thing that I would say is, and there's one single thing that I wanted the world to do, and that would be just to simply dry fast. Now, is there a magic number of how long you should go? It's all about feeling. Some people can go longer than others. Some people's bodies, some people's vessels are more damaged than others. Some people are in a different frame of mind. Some people are just experiencing so many different things. And I truly believe that this is a way to bring harmony back into the world, to bring the right thought and the right mind back into the people's lives. Like, this is a sure way. Like, it's a sure way. If you're seeking answers, here's your answer: dry fast. You might think it's extremely hard. Yes, the whole concept of not eating and not drinking can be mind-boggling. And this is why I've created beginner groups, 7-day beginner groups, where we dry fast for 12 hours a day. Some people go much longer. Some people don't go that long at all. But it's all about the introduction, the reintroduction to a way of living that we most definitely lived in a previous life and in ancient times, because everything wasn't just the things that you're consuming. Most of the things that you're consuming are dead. There's no life. There's no energy. There's no nothing. So whoever's created this whole concept of obtaining things from foods that have no life in, I don't know, but just know that if you really was aware that it really doesn't make any sense on any level, on many levels, it doesn't make any sense at all. But anyway, my job is to, I guess, help bring order and harmony back into the world. So this is why I do these videos, and this is why I'm offering free stuff. But at the same time, not to be naive, of course. In order for me to do that, I've got to do other things to create a living. But just know that by my good deeds, I know they're good deeds because I'm really just trying to help people, I am always rewarded. I am truly always rewarded. And the deeper and the cleaner that I become, the clearer everything is. You can't possibly have my experience. You can't possibly know what I'm talking about if you've never had the experience or have never done what I'm doing. Now, there's a lot happening in this world, and there's a lot of fear mongering. There's a lot of everything. And until you get this right, nothing can be right. Until you're free here, you will never be free. So you can look around and you can feel like you've been trapped in, and you'll come across many people that say, I'm free because this, that, and the other. But if you're still relying on what your shops are providing you with food, or what they call food, if you're still relying on the system, then I guess you'll never be free. I'm able to operate with bare minimum, because I've been able to go deep within self, sit with self, clean self, and still continuing to clean self. That I don't need to do very much, or I don't need to consume very much. In the last month, I've not spent a penny on food. Like, can you really deep that? Like, I've not spent a penny on drinks. Can you deep that? Have I ate and have I drank in that time? Of course I have. But because I don't consume as much as most people consume, people are either giving me stuff, offering stuff, or I'm providing something where it's coming back tenfold that I don't need to. I truly, truly trust in self. There's never a time where I feel like, oh, I'm starving, or oh, I'm extremely thirsty and I can't do a thing. Like, that's fear. And you've been put under a program of consumption that your body is just like in fight or flight most of the time, the majority of the time. And I don't exist in that plane at all, like at all. You won't catch me going to the shop late at night. You won't catch me waking up in the morning, making myself breakfast. You won't catch me like wasting a lot of time making stuff that has no fuel in there, that has no energy in there. You won't find me wasting my money on things that are bringing nothing to me. You won't find me spending my money on buying things that have no life in. You won't find me doing a lot of things that many people do, that I used to do. You can change at any moment. You can change at any time. You do not have to wait for change to happen. Change happens when you change. When you change, everything changes. Who are you around? Why are you around them? Do they bring comfort to you? Do they help you elevate? But sometimes you have to look at self and be like, you know what? It ain't them, it's me. And when you can be accountable for you and what you do and who you're around and who you're with, everything changes. But if you're forever sitting in the blame game and you're forever pushing the blame on other people, then you're never going to change. Never, ever going to change. Now, fortunately for myself, I'm with someone that is self-aware and is accountable. And myself, I'm self-aware and I'm also accountable. And without these two things, you can't grow. If you have one of these things, you're halfway there. You're halfway there, over there. But without them, it's a long day. It's truly a long day. So for all those people that believe they enjoy going out on the weekend and drinking alcohol, not even being able to be in full control of self. And for all those people that take recreational drugs, that are trying to run away from self, or it brings them some sort of comfort, just know that the only way you're able to get off them is when you have that self-awareness to acknowledge that, how did it start? Why did I start? And is the trauma really still there? Because nobody's drinking for fun, really. Like, it's not a fun thing to do. It's not fun to kill yourself. Like, it's not. And this program of social gatherings, these birthdays, these special occasions, these weddings, these everything, is just another program, and almost a ceremonial way of being able to get so many people in one space, ritualistically, it's like a ritual basically as well. Like, even the consumption of meat, which I used to do, and I used to eat a lot of it, it's just a ritual. Like, consuming death, consuming another species, but it's like a sacrifice. And it really does, like, make me feel funny when I see people seasoning the meats and cooking the meats now. Like, I've just become so sensitive to even seeing that. I can move past that, don't get me wrong, but it just makes me think more about the individual that's preparing and consuming these things, because I'm like, you're just not aware of how detrimental this is to you, to yourself, and you can't even bring up the right thought to acknowledge that it's even wrong in the first place. Like, consume death, you're going to bring death upon yourself. Consume life, you're going to bring life upon yourself. It's that easy, it's that simple, it's that basic. And I never had that basic thought and that basic idea or that basic realization once upon a time. But now that I do, I'm just trying to help other people get to their right mind also. And the quickest way that I can do that is with the dry fasting groups. But fortunately and unfortunately, the whole idea and the whole concept of going a period of time without eating and drinking is scary to people. And I understand that. I truly understand that. The only time where people are comfortable going a particular time without food and drink is when they're sleeping. And guess what? Something that we can all acknowledge, when we've had some sleep in that period of time of no eating and no drinking, in our fasted state, that's when things miraculously happen, such as the healing happens, such as we feel much better in these states. But anyway, I can go on, I can ramble for quite a while about this topic, and I will do some other videos. But if you haven't already joined, I truly encourage you to join the free dry fasting group. Now, this isn't going to be a group that's going to be happening every other week or every month, but I would do them as much as I can. But just know that the spaces are limited. It's free. It's a free offering that's going to bring you the most of everything that you can't even comprehend how much it's going to bring you. It brings people different things, but it's going to bring you exactly what you need for this particular moment of time. So if you watched to the end of this video, drop me a message, leave a comment, do what you need to do however you need to get in contact with me and join the dry fasting group. That starts on Monday, the 20th of October. I will be adding people into the group Sunday, the 19th of October. There's no time to be confirmed, but just know that this is truly life-changing. And just know that, yes, there are stepping stones, there are things you can do before you dry fast and all this sort of things, but this is a beginner's dry fasting group, so it's safe. You're not going to die. You're not going to die. And this is going to show you what you can possibly do, even in these 12 hours. Now, I've done some pretty amazing things on this journey. And I want you to experience the same in a different way. I want people to teach me something. I want people to show me something new. And yeah, if you hear the call and you've been looking for answers, this is your answer. So until the next video, keep me in your mind, keep me in your presence, and we'll connect soon, and maybe even much sooner if you join the dry fasting group. Join the dry fasting group. Trust me, you don't want to miss out, but you got to be there. And if you're not there, then it is what it is. But anyway, have a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll catch you on the next video. And if you've not liked and you've not subscribed, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.